My name is Nick Rudder. Welcome to my garage. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to fix various issues with your vehicle's appearance that you might face at home with your daily driver or your weekend toy. The vehicle of choice for this is a Lincoln Navigator. Hang tight, let's get started. The first issue I'm going to show you how to fix is something that you'll find on most vehicles, and that's scratches underneath the door handles. These happen because of fingernails, or more commonly, if you have lots of rings, or if your wife has a big diamond on her ring because you're a good husband, when she puts her fingers underneath the handle to grab it, the ring will scratch the handle over time underneath. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Now you can approach this one of two ways. You can do it by hand by squirting some polishing compound on an applicator pad and rubbing it aggressively, or you'll notice a trend with me, I like to use a machine for everything because, well, why work hard when I can work smart? The tool does all the work for me. So I'm going to showcase a specialty tool here. This is a battery-powered mini polisher, and it can be used as a rotary or as a dual action, and you can change various attachments inside the tool. And this is actually a flexible shaft extension, and this allows you to attach various cylindrical or conical attachments to turn it into an ultimate detailing versatility machine. And for this, I'm going to show the cylindrical attachment, and the reason why is you'll notice that it fits perfectly underneath this door handle here. So it fits really well to get all the hard-to-reach areas where, yeah, you could reach by hand, but frankly, this will do a much better job, and my arm's not going to get tired. So using this is really simple. The way this works is I attach it to the quick release collar, and the power is transferred through this flexible shaft, and then this part right here stays stationary. So I use my hand holding this part to guide wherever the polisher needs to go. So take some swirl remover or polishing compound. I always choose swirl removers that are really high quality, meaning they have the highest quality abrasives. This produces the highest gloss finish, and it also makes them a lot easier to wipe off, and they don't dust and they don't smear as much. So to prevent sling, I'm priming my pad. That way gobs of polish don't fly all over the place, but if that happens, it's not a big deal. And this is a foam cutting pad, by the way, so there's different levels of aggressiveness. Since I'm trying to mechanically abrade the surface to remove the scratches from behind the handle, I'm going to use a cutting pad. And then the polish itself is abrasive. It is a swirl remover. Take your machine, and I'll stick it up underneath there, and I'll turn it on. And this makes this machine really smooth, really easy, and like I said, it increases the versatility. And if you get a little bit of splatter, that's okay. That's another reason you want to choose a high-quality polishing compound, because it's not going to stain the surrounding plastic trim, and if it dries, it'll still be really easy to wipe off. So then I'll attack it from this angle here, using my tool. And then turn the machine off. Now, when it comes to detailing, it's the details that matter. And I can spend an entire weekend making sure every square inch of this Lincoln Navigator looks flawless. However, if I ignore something that you always see when you approach the vehicle, then that'll drive me nuts. So I like to major in the minors and major in the majors too. And then right off the bat, just with that minute or two of polishing, the difference is absolutely night and day. The gloss has been restored beneath the door handle. It looks dramatically better. Now, if you're a professional detailer, you can offer this service to your customers, and it's an upcharge too. So that's using this mini polisher with this flexible shaft attachment to polish the small, intricate areas. And frankly, you'll find several other places to use this tool because of its versatility. So wheel polishing, polishing behind the door handles. A lot of cars, they have the fancy, complex grills. You can use it to polish that. Even interior bits, you know, if you have wood trim or if you have carbon fiber trim, and maybe it's a little bit dull over time, you can use an attachment like that. And there's various levels of cut for the foam pads, and there's different shapes like I mentioned. So that's fixing scratches behind the door handle. The next part is to make this B-pillar trim look brand new. So I'm going to get the right products for that, and we'll get right back at it.